Hi, hi. Hey, hi, how are you? My name's Kalamadi, adventure from another world. And today we are going to be reacting to Mu Trial 3. Uh, okay, good, my mic. Sometimes my mic source is like not on. There's also no background music at the moment. We're gonna have Mu. There's going to be Mu. There shall be Mu. What one's Choto moment? How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing good today. Like, check my things and make sure I'm not doing stupid dumb things that'll get me in trouble. Uh, if I do want to do one, we can listen to this just fine. It's pain itself that I'm worried about. I'm more worried about pain. Let me I, okay, okay. Oh no, spoilers! I thought you were caught up, Michi. I thought you were caught up to Trial 3. I thought you knew what was going on, bestie. But how's it going? How goes? How goes? All I do is work. No! Free them! Free them. Okay. My big brand. Big brand. This might be dumb and terrible. Not working. Um, we're gonna find out. Um, because I want. Didn't I have a? I had 60. Oh, I did. I did. I just didn't see it because it wasn't displayed. Okay. I thought I had a specific like audio source specifically for MILGRAM, and then I spotted it. I spotted my audio source that I very intelligently named MILGRAM. Is fuck, but I'm good. How's the best tonight? I'll be lurking only half listening, so I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. We might do some Pokemon ZA after this. I'll probably get like another, but yeah, might do that after this. I don't know how long I'm going to yap. Okay. Short story time. I was originally totally planning on having Cal and Akka up by this point, but then like our schedules just got so messy that I was like, we could not start trial 2, which is a very necessary trial because you will not know what is happening in Mu Trial 3. Mu Trial 3 starts to make no fucking sense if you do not watch Trial 2. But anyway, here's Mu Trial 3. Killer B. Let's make sure the volume's working for the milligram first. It is! Yay! Perg hick. I've seen tweets on Twitter. I've seen part of the music video on Twitter. I've seen a certain part of the MV, and I've heard that they cry a lot in this MV. I heard that there is a lot of tears to be shed, which makes sense. As as this is the time to be reminiscing. Man, another job. They kind of have to. They're contractually obligated. Damn. I don't know, Moo. You kind of, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. You kind of assume they do it twice. water bottle. Oh, and honestly, she kind of spitting. Haruka made that decision. Now, granted, I do think it's insane that Haruka managed to starve himself to death and no one noticed. Like, it's not like that's an easy thing to do. Like, everyone was being extremely neglectful of that guy. To not notice that he wasn't eating. Like, that's my I don't know how I don't know how they didn't. Cause like it would have been obvious. It would have been pretty obvious by like day 3 that he hadn't been eating. I don't know how Haruka pulled it off. Kind of impressive. That's true, but uh hold the phone. Oh, man. Man. It's really Jackalop's fault. Look, Jackalope. All this is Jackalope. You need to skin that rabbit alive. Character development. Mm. Oh. Mm. And then they're both failed by around the adults in their life did not teach them anything. People die when they're killed. Moo. I've come to realize something. This might sound crazy, but Mama hit you with it. I think killing people might just be bad. You so right, as that's our genius warden right there. That's our big brain warden. That's why they pay them the big bucks. I don't think they get paid at all. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting her to actually take responsibility for, like, not realizing anything. Even though it really isn't her fault, like, it is still she could have noticed, and that's probably definitely something that would and should matter, and it's good that they're bringing it up. Mhm. Oh, man. Ooh. Yeah. You're not back at all. For real, their VA put in the work. Damn. Oh. Mhm. Like, damn, that sounded like actual tears. Literally call it something about eating. Someone wasn't eating a meal, and that's how we got here. Well, part of how we got here. I'm really buying there's been a theory people have had that, in trial 3, like, with the voting so far, it has been artificially influenced by us, like, the character, and I'm actually starting to buy that theory. That might be true. It might be real. S might genuinely be influencing the vote. Either that or it's totally possible when, like, voting ends, there'll just whatever the, like, percentage is, it'll just be ignored, and S will just put in a different verdict. I mean, I don't know. Right now, I know that Futa and not Mu Muno are both innocent. I don't know about Mu yet. But I know Futa and Yuno are both on the road to an innocent verdict. Futa is pretty close still, though. Alright, banger time! Ba, 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 da, da. Man, damn. What is she doing? This is the part I saw. Dude, what is she doing? Girl started emoting at her. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Damn! She said, "That's what your ass get for emoting at me." Oh, this song is so good. Oh god, we're getting to the part. Oh, she she fucking stabbed the shit out of her. I thought she only stabbed her once. Oh god, girl, do not snap towards the camera like that. That's scary. Yo, Mia drinking up the trial 3 songs turning into the trial 1 song. Oh my god. This truly is before Pan. This truly is before after Pan. Oh wait, the text. The text. Man, what a good song though. Dude, all of Moo's songs are so good. All 3 of Moo's songs, bang, it's confirmed. Moo is the most consistent. Alright. Let's read about born in 2001 in Minato Ward, Tokyo. Moo Kusunoki was born to a Japanese father and a French mother, growing up with an overabundance of their love. Her beauty she got from her mother. This beauty attracted attention from a young age, and compounded with her privileged family situation, had the makings of a life of many an envious, admiring eye being cast towards her as she grew up. It did not require Mu to wish it so. She just always was at the center of any community. By the time Mu entered high school, she was already well known that there was not a soul in school who did not recognize her, male or female. Everyone was attracted to her beauty, her aura. Girl had aura. She was farming that aura. She was out here aura farming. She wielded great influence just by existing. Mu had no need to put her desires into words. Those around her preempted and made sure she had nothing to desire. Mu does not think this strange, but as the natural state of things, and does not give it much thought. She was, in effect, the queen bee of her hive. For the first time in her life, however, Mu encountered a person who did not bend to her will. This girl, a transfer student, did nothing to coddle Mu, nor did she show even an inkling of a desire to get in Mu's good grace. She did not treat Mu as special, just another human being. The girl's action caused Mu discomfort. Her entourage, as always, sensed discomfort, and soon bullying of the girl began. The girl does not succumb, nor does she cry and apologize, and this causes the bullying to escalate. Mu gives no orders, does not bring up the girl in conversation. Mu understood, however, that anyone who rebels against her must fall, and that she was undoubtedly the center of the universe. The girl reaches a breaking point. One day, she rams a chair into Mu's face in front of all their classmates. Mu could not understand, not the pain that she felt for the first time, nor what was happening. She wailed hideously, and she vomited from shock. Beautiful Mu no longer there, and instead an unrecognizable version of her was exposed to all of her classmates. The revolution is realized, and their small society turns upside down. Mu ends up on the receiving side of all the terrible bullying formerly directed at the girl. Why are we why are we like why are we talking about Rhea as if we don't know her name? Anyway, Mr. Report probably written by Jackalope. Mu could not comprehend the situation, nor could she ask anyone for help. She just stopped herself from feeling anything. The girl, nearly freed from the bullying, seemed to take absolutely no interest in the predicament, only deigning her a single glance. In that instant, anger that was lying dormant inside of Mu wells up. There can be no forgiveness for giving her that. After school, Mu follows the girl and pushes a utility knife inside of her body. That is such a way of wording he stabbed her. Save information from the following data MILGRAM. Gotta love that always being there. One thing I noticed kind of interesting. At the end here, it says Fiene and then has a question mark. Why? That is curious. The question mark has me curious. Why is it Fiene question mark? That coupled with Mu asking what happens after has me really interested in where we're going. Because up to this point, Futa nor Yuno asked what's gonna happen after. Mu is the first person to bring it up. So it's interesting. I do wonder, is there more MILGRAM beyond Trial 3? Have we only just begun this journey? Who knows? Um, man, this song's a banger. This song's really good. Also, where's this shot? This shot right here. Why is it so like Dragon Ball coded? Like, this looks like a scene in like Dragon Ball Super Broly. Like, bro, I can't believe it. Can't believe Mu is playing Dragon Ball. They're just doing Dragon Ball RP, you know? It's okay. Bullying never happened. The bullying never happened. They were just doing Dragon Ball RP. And then Mu took it too far. Like, it's really good, but all of them have been, from what I understand, yeah. I don't think there's like a truly bad song in the entirety of MILGRAM. Like, I think I have my least favorite song. I don't think Magic is a good song. I would probably never put Magic in my playlist. Monty's first trial song. But like for Mu specifically, all her songs are like really like every song in the project's pretty good, but all of Mu's songs are consistently like the highlight of the entire trial. And I would kind of say that this one is too. I think of the three we've had so far, probably the best. Probably the best of the three, and that's saying a lot because I really like Apare March. Apare March is such a banger. Life is good too. Life is also a very good song. Probably my favorite Yuno. But I feel like Yuno has the unfortunate state of kind of having like a big issue with her entire plot. And also her music is not like, it's not that it's bad. It's just that she's like in between Haruka and Futa, who can also consistently have bangers as their music. And so she kind of gets overshadowed by that. And then Futa's followed by Mu. Like, of the first four, she's kind of the weak link in terms of the songs we've gotten in the first three trials. Which now that I think about that in that way, maybe that's why I like Life. It's because there's not a Haruka song in front of it to compare it to. there's only a Pare March after, and it's like, okay, I think I'd like a Pare March more, but life's still a good song. Um, yeah. As for the voice drama, I didn't change off the voice drama, but as for like the voice drama, dude, dude, that that crying moment was like, ooh, the acting, the acting, they were getting their bags. But it's very interesting. It's what I like about it is it definitely plays with. Cause I think the thing with Moo's character, uh, the thing with Moo's character is like, and this is like the same as with clearly her real story. She's always kind of at the subject of just being judged, and it doesn't matter what she's actually doing. It's just however she's perceived is how she's going to be perceived. And it's kind of interesting to see like that's sort of how she was at the mercy in trial 1 and trial 2. In trial 1, like for the majority of it until the apparent wave of guilty, but she just barely managed to still be innocent at the end. Um, a lot of people, felt bad because Moo. And when you see trial 1, Moo is poor little bullied girl. Like, yeah, maybe she's like a little catty, but like, like you feel bad for her. She was bullied. And then like trial 2 comes along and it's like, oh no, she was actually like the terrible one first. Um, but as we kind of see it, like I think it was more a bystander effect and like also an effect of Moo not really under having proper like a proper social environment. She was never acclimated to an environment where she wasn't put on a pedestal. And so because of that, it affects the entire way she interacts with. It's very interesting. Very cool. Um, now it's time to vote. Now it's time to vote. We got this beautiful page here. It's time to vote. You can vote on everyone. 'Cause I don't think I've. Let me make sure I'm logged in still on all. Let me hide this thing. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Am I logged in? No, I am not. Let me log in real quick. I mean, you mean? Can't believe me so mean. Literally said something about guilt. I mean, Ichi, they all committed murder. They're all well, not They're all guilty except for of murder. They all did kill someone, as far as we are aware. More in the sense of like, well, she was voted guilty in second trial. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, Mu was not voted innocent in trial 2. She was then voted guilty. Did I make? I forgot the password to my Twitter. I did it. I did it. I remembered my password. Yay. Okay. Okay, okay. So go over to you vote her innocent, as you do, as you legally have. You legally chat if you have not gone and voted innocent today. Go vote innocent for doing nothing. Okay. Wow. Who's innocent right now? She's actually doing better than Futa. She's doing better than Futa is. Futa's still I think Futa is gonna get innocent. I was trying to get it to 50-50, but after a while, I was just like, I don't think I can fight the wave. I feel like I'm fighting alone. I'm the only person voting Futa guilty. That's honestly okay, okay. I saw a lot of people. I know there's probably a lot of people who also want Futa to be innocent, but I saw like a lot of people who are like, nah, fuck this guy, kill this guy. Um, so like I'm just interested that it is above 50% for innocent. I thought for sure he'd be like on the edge if he was still there. Okay, I do think like honestly, okay. It's the thing is, if I were to judge purely off her crime, I still think extremely stupid. Like, Moo, what were you thinking? However, I think Moo, we heard her apologize. Like, we heard her not only apologize, but it's clear that she realizes that what she did was not only unforgivable, but like it was the wrong thing to do. She realizes that now. Like, whereas before she felt like it was the only thing she could do, and she even said that in this trial, in the voice drama, that she still kind of thought it was the only thing she could do. But she kind of realizes that it wasn't necessarily the right thing. Um, ah, innocent. Innocent. If we can vote Futa innocent, if we can vote the Futa innocent for doxing a 12-year-old because he was bored, I think we can forgive Moo for growing up in an extremely piss poor environment and then getting assaulted, throwing up, and then suddenly everyone hates her. Crazy turn of events. Like, it makes sense that she kind of snapped and went crazy. And I just don't know if Ray was the person she should have taken that out on. I mean, I can see why she did, but like, I can see why she was the one that she ended up taking it out on. Like, I don't know. All she did was kind of put her in her place. All she did was say, "Bitch, stop emoting at me. I'm getting bullied because of you, and you're over here. You're over here hitting me with the emotes." Wait. You're you're over here hitting me with a Fortnite emote. Like, I don't know. Moo's kind of asking for the chair. He was hitting the Fortnite emote on her. But yeah, I'm so chat suffering. Chat, it's only gonna be suffering from here on. Oh man. I'm not looking forward to, oh my gosh. Okay, I don't think Aka's here. I don't think Aka's here. Aka, if you're here, close your ears. Um Aka keeps asking me about Shido's cover in the next for the next trial. Right? Because if Shido was alive, Shido would be the next. And every time I just have to go, uh-huh, oh yeah, that maybe this, yeah, uh-huh, yup, uh-huh, we're gonna get Shido Trial 3, yup. I wish. Unfortunately, I cannot yet inform Akka that a 12-year-old stabbed Shido. We let the 12-year-old stab Shido. Man. And yeah, I am interested though to see if one if there was to be anyone guilty, I do wonder if S would flip the vote to being innocent. Because right now it's unconfirmed if S is influencing the percentage. But it'd be interesting, like if Futo did get like 51% guilty, if like when they post it, it's innocent, and people are like, "What?" That would be cool. I would like that. Yeah, that's it. This is why I'm like, I'm probably gonna play ZA after 50 minutes. I this is also why I tried to get Kalanaka in, because dude, it's hard to just sit here alone, kind of, and yap about it. Um, but yeah, Milgram good, Milgram good, Mu good, Mu funny, Mu not funny. When I say funny, Mu Mu. Ugh, I do think I don't like. However, I can forgive. I think that Mu, as much as her environment is to blame for the way she is, also also girl, you need to look inward. Mu, look internally. Maybe there was something wrong. I don't know. I almost wonder. I almost wonder if there could be like an alternate. High disclaimer. I do wonder if there could be like an alternate timeline for Mu where she and Ray could have been friends. Could you imagine after the Fortnite emo chair incident, they like Mu starts getting bullied? I think that that could have been. See, you could also argue that Ray is a little bit responsible for Mu spiraling out of control. Because think about it like this: what if she like stepped in and helped Mu? Wild way of putting it. Listen, it's kind of her fault. Like you just shouldn't have hit her with a chair. You hit her with a chair. She hits you with the box cutter. No, this is crazy though. I'm gonna mute this so the VOD doesn't get completely destroyed. This part where they re-show her attacking Ray, dude, raw. Just a dude. Ah, and this part, freaking girl, stop staring! Don't stare at the camera like that. Like the Exorcist. Yeah, honestly, support her. Honestly, girl, go stab. You know what? Moo was right. But like honestly, I think what was needed for Moo more than anything is the student guiding counselor. Moo needed to go to the local counselor and be like, "Hey, I'm getting bullied." Yeah, doing good today. Yeah. Next up, MV wise is Cos. I'm looking forward to Kazui's voice drama where S is like, "Hi, Kazui. So, weird question. Weird question. Kazui, are are you gay? Is that what's been going on? Is, did your wife die because you're gay? Like the saying, whoever threw that paper, your mom was a hoe. But this is fuck around with a chair. Get the Get the prison gym. Bro, yeah. Smack a girl with a chair, you get box cutters. You're gonna be sliced open like a package. Amazon delivery. Gonna hit you with the Amazon delivery. Yeah. Ugh. I'm so curious. So the endings for the trial, for like the voice dramas, have been like, I wouldn't say wholesome because Moo and S were kind of like mostly sobbing through the end of theirs. I'm open like I opened the box. No, but most of them ended like pretty wholesome. Really, like I'm wondering. I'm wondering the two I'm curious about are Kotoko and Amane, because I feel like they have the highest chance of not ending amicably, especially Kotoko. I am so interested in what is gonna go down with Kotoko, especially because Kotoko has the honor of being the person who's right before whatever the fuck happens at the end of Trial 3. So I'm very interested on what's gonna go down with Kotoko. Um, yeah. Sheesh, we only have 4 prisoners left. Sheesh, we're technically halfway through the trial. Technically. This second half is going to be a lot longer. No, I am interested. They haven't announced a release date for Kazu. Which I guess makes sense because they still have to release the Mahiru and I'm just wondering when those are like, you know what'd be insane? If they like go up within like the next couple of weeks. Could you imagine we're just going through all the Moo stuff and then just bam! Shido getting stabbed! That little shit in her dumb backpack and hat out of my prison. I want them all out of this prison. Get them all out. We're removing them all from the prison. Yeah. Okay, I do think though, we've been barely going for an hour. We've been barely going for an hour. I'm going to hit BRB on Twitch. Actually, no, I guess I can yap a little bit more on Twitch. I'm gonna set up a waiting room for a Legend ZA. Legend ZA turn on my mic. And then can play some of that for a little. Hang out, chill. Ba-bum-bum. Yeah. How's everyone doing today? I'm probably gonna stop YouTube right here. Let me say bye to YouTube. That's the proper thing to do. YouTube, I'm gonna say goodbye to you. Everyone is guilty except Mikoto. Even the one who only had a miscarriage disclaimer. Wow. Everyone, shame disclaimer. Everyone, shame disclaimer. Disclaimer thinks that Yuno's guilty. Fully disclaimer, everyone. Bum, 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 bum. If it ain't my boo, I don't care. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Your boo definitely murdered the most people out of anyone in MILGRAM. He's like the goat of killers. He's like the LeBron James of murderers in MILGRAM. That doesn't scare me. Well, do me. I don't want to mess with that guy. Crazy. Why are you making them not my color? Stop. Did I ask you to do this? He's like the goat of killer. He's the goat! No, I did say goat first. I did say he's like the goat of killers, and then I said he's like the LeBron of killers. So you're my goat, Ichi. But like in a unicorn sort of way. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie. My thumbnail for other stream is ready. We'll make that waiting. We'll make that rating. Gosh, holy dude. You're seeing, I see ya. I see you too, concurrent viewers. You're awesome. Love that for you guys. Should I name this gay shit? I've got the perfect title. A little guy that doesn't know title. Let me make sure I got this right. Alright. My joke is complete. The bit is complete. The bit is complete. Level the Pokemon battle. Come on. Alright, so for YouTube, I'm gonna try this. I don't know if it'll lead you in here. But if you are interested in following us to the next stream, there you go. That's the link. For YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna BRB for Twitch. YouTube auto cut off here. So for YouTube for a moment. Bye bye.